Hi everyone, Evil Graham 93 back again doing part 3 of my non-horror DVD collection. Well, I'm not sure if I've shown this first one in the horror, but it's Congo. Reason why I didn't say I'm not sure is because it's a bit of a creature feature, but more an adventure, so it's really good, it's really worth a watch. I really enjoyed it. It's got Bruce Campbell in it, so that's good, so really good. And Dylan Walsh from the Stepfather remake. Next one is Van Helsing, and again I haven't shown this one in my horror because it's more of an adventure. It has got horror in it because it's like vampires and werewolves, but it's more adventure, so it's pretty good. I liked it. Next is Spawn. Again, I'm not sure whether I've shown this in my horror DVD update because it is demons, like a demonic superhero, but it's a really cool film. Definitely worth a watch, especially if you like superhero films. And next we got Fantastic Four. Really cool film, but then again I would say it because I like my superhero movies, but really cool. You gotta love the Fantastic Four. Then we got Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. Sorry, you're getting really bad glare on this because it's all mostly silver, this cover, but yeah, it's really good. It's as good as the first. Awesome. Next one up is Beowulf. Really cool animated film with Ray Winston as Beowulf, and you've got people like Anthony Hopkins, John Malkovich, Angelina Jolie. They're in this, so it's a really cool film. Quite gory as well for a 12, I have to admit. So next up is probably my favourite comedy ever. It's Borat. Gotta love Sacha Baron Cohen. He's got some gonads to do what he does. It's a really cool film. I've watched this about, I don't even know how many times I've watched this film. It makes me laugh every time I watch it. So next up is Bruno. Not as good as Borat, but I still find it really funny. Again, some bits are just awful. Now he's got the stones to do what he does, so it's really funny. Now I will be looking forward to watching his new one that he's coming out with, The Dictator. That's really good. So then we've got Hangover. Again, this is a really good comedy, but everyone will probably know this now. I think a lot of people find it overrated, but I don't. I just love it. I like the second one a little bit better though, but I haven't got the second one. So they've got the Peter Kay Live collection, so I'll just get the DVDs out so you can see. Because I don't know if anyone outside like the UK will probably know much about Peter Kay, but he's really funny. Done a TV series called Phoenix Nights, and it's just brilliant. So this is his Live at the Top of the Tower stand up at Blackpool. And then my favourite is this one, the Bolton Albert Hall, where he's doing a stand up in his hometown of Bolton. So really, really funny. He's a great comedian. Next up is some of my favourite ever action films, and it's Highlander. Really great film. It's like action sci-fi. It's got a really cool cast: Christopher Lambert, Sean Connery, Clancy Brown. It's all great in this, especially Clancy Brown. He's like one of my favourite actors ever. It's probably because of his voice, so it's really cool. Some good fight scenes in them as well. We've got Highlander 2. Again with Christopher Lambert and Sean Connery. He also makes another appearance. And I think this one's got Michael Ironside in as the villain. So it's really cool. And there's a great scene in this with Sean Connery where he gets resurrected, and he comes back in the middle of the plane. Some bloke says something like, "What the hell are you doing on the stage, shithead?" And he turns around to him and says, "What is shithead?" So really, really funny. But yeah, it's a great film. I know a lot of people don't really like the second one, but I thought it was pretty good. We've got Highlander 3, again with Christopher Lambert, and this one stars Mario Van Peebles. who was in Jaws: The Revenge, I believe. This one's really good, but it's not really consistent with the others. I think this one should have been number 2, and number 2 should have been number 3, or something like that. It should have been like a later sequel, but it's really good. But it don't really follow the story, so it's definitely worth a watch if you just like the Highlander films. Highlander Endgame. I wasn't too fussed about this one, probably because they kill off the main character. Sorry for any spoilers, but it's okay. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but yeah, it's alright. From this film, it starts on with the TV series then, but I've never seen any of them. I don't think I really want to either. Then we got the anime film, Highlander, The Search for Vengeance. Again, not a lot of people like this, but I really enjoyed it. Really good, I found. Sort of like show it, like the first one does, where it shows him through the ages, but this one's really good, and it's not with Connor MacLeod or Duncan MacLeod, it's Colin MacLeod, I believe, so it's really good. Now, one of my favourite war films, and it's Full Metal Jacket. And I think it's my favourite just because Ali Ermey's in it from Texas Chainsaw Remake and prequel, so really good film, so really enjoy it. Next, another war film, next Jarhead. Again, I like this one, not a lot of people liked it, but I did. I thought it was pretty good. So yeah, that's Jarhead. Now, one of the best war films ever, and it's probably my favourite actually, and it's Saving Private Ryan. Tom Hanks and Matt Dillon's in this, I believe. Yeah, really good film. And it really also really tugs on the heartstrings as well at some bits. So next is Die Hard, the first one. Really cool film. It's probably one of my favourite action films, like, you know, like terrorists and stuff, like in a in a high-rise building, but it's really good. Love the Die Hard films. That's the only one I've got really. My dad's got number 4, I haven't got number 2 or 3. I did have number 3 on VHS, so I've got to get around to getting them. Next we have Sin City. Really cool film. Do really like this one. Probably it's I'd say it's kind of a anthology really, like Creepshow and Trick or Treat, but the story kind of follows on, if you know what I mean. Mickey Rourke's story is probably the best out of this, by far. And lastly, for this video, is The Day After Tomorrow. It's okay when I first watched it, but now when I watch it, I just end up falling asleep, really. It's a bit too long for what it is. Yeah, it's alright. Just got to stay awake watching it, so... again, thanks for watching. Upload this one onto my laptop, then get straight on with part 4, which I believe will be my anime films and series, so you might want to skip part 4 if you don't like anime. But I have got more films to watch, show after, so... Right, so thanks for watching, and watch out for part number 4, I believe. See you later.